It's you awakening and understanding how perfect, how much of a masterpiece you actually are, that God created you in God's image to create on behalf of God so God can experience love. And God wants to experience love through you and through your person towards you. Guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union, and today I want to talk about how you cannot live from the end of both your new story and your old story. It's really that simple. You have to make a decision. So get clear of what it is that you actually want. To me, the best way to get clear on what you actually want is to listen to your soul. Listen to your heart and soul. Your ego mind is going to try to tell you all sorts of reasons why you can't have that. Don't listen to it. I know that in the midst of the experience in your material world, in your 3D, this little point is going to be, could be somewhat painful, depending on what it is that you want to manifest. Of course, my passion is deep soul love, deep soul connections. So that is what most of my videos are geared towards. I have manifested wealth. I've manifested homes, cars. I've manifested healing. I've manifested love. I've also manifested the ups and downs, the spirals, the pain around all of it too. The thing is that when your old story is trying to steal your joy from you, it is your job. It's not anyone else's job. It's not my job as your teacher, your coach, your guide. It's not your specific person's job. It's not your boss's job, your parents' job, your friend's job. It's no one's job but your own to make a decision. Nope, that's not me. This is what I have. This is what I have. This is the money that I have. This is how healthy I am. This is our relationship. This is the home that I live in. This is the car. This is the marriage. This is our dynamic together. This is your job. So you need to start owning it. And if you get in a deep spiral, I always say, do not just try to stuff down the pain coming up from your old story. When it comes up and you're spiraling, it's coming up to be released, not to attach to it and identify with anymore. So start to get in the habit of making space between yourself, so self, and thoughts. When you become more of the observer and then the thoughts come up, you have more of a chance of being able to just shift out of it without getting in a deep spiral. Okay. So that when you would just, something comes up, nope, not me, not us. You're purifying yourself. The 3D experiences that go against love, for example, with your specific person, they're happening so you can look at it, detach it from your person. I talked about this in a couple of years ago, I believe on a live stream video. Just like when you have a filter, like you take a picture of yourself, say you take a picture of yourself or you take a picture of your specific person and you put a filter on it. What you guys are doing is you are attaching an old story around love not being safe to be loved. Men or women are not dependable, not reliable, not consistent. They're cheaters. Love is scary, commitment is scary, being married is scary, all of this stuff, right? Those are like filters, like in the design software that you projected onto your person, but you didn't know that you did. But then the experience that you have with them is showing you. It's like if they were talking to you, they would say, babe, you're not trusting me. You're not believing in me. You need to let go of your old story that you just projected onto me. So in the same way, if it was design software, you would take that filter off that made your person go from being loving to being some sort of a villain. And then you would only think of them in that way and only think of the two of you guys in the new story. And if things came up in your 3D or in your mind that trigger you, before it turns into a spiral, you just say, no, this is not who we are. This is not what I want. And you go back into the new story. If you are in a deep trigger, it might be a little more challenging. I can give you tools to help you overcome this. I can help you if you want coaching with me. This part where you're in your old story, this can't exist. It's being double-minded. Use the process of the thing that came up with your specific person, your mirror soul, you cannot continue yourself reliving and ruminating on the old story. So if you get into deep spiral and trigger, those aren't the times to just say, no, this isn't true. You need to give that little part of you that's feeling the trigger love. You need to detach it from your person, keep them in a nice, safe place, like I've said for years now. Again, take that filter that you projected onto them. It's not your fault, so forgive yourself for it. It was part of your old story. This was supposed to happen. Is this what I want? Yes or no? No. What do I want? This is what I want. This is what I'm clear about. This is who we are to each other. This is what our relationship feels like. This is what our home life feels like. This is what our actual home feels like. This is how we treat each other. Experience it in the morning when you wake up, throughout the day, embody it, carry yourself in the energy of being the wife, the husband. When the old story comes up, no, that's not me, that's not us, go back to the new story. But if in a deep trigger, detach it. This has nothing to do with them. They projected this back to me so I could look at it and distill it, purify myself. This is purification. This is you stepping into your divinity. It's you awakening and understanding how perfect, how much of a masterpiece you actually are, that God created you in God's image to create on behalf of God so God can experience love. And God wants to experience love through you and through your person towards you. So you're in a deep spiral or trigger, detach it from your person, give yourself all the love you need, just kind of go into telling yourself all the things that you need, open up, surrender, and then go and do a little revision of something that happened to you that caused the impression that love isn't safe. This has nothing to do with your person. So stop blaming yourself, stop blaming them, because that's old story. And I want you guys to get out of your old story. Also, if you are constantly doing the inner work and then saying, I don't think this is working, I'm not seeing evidence of it, that means you are watching the mirror for a change when you have to make a change first, so then your mirror can reflect it back to you. Life is you. Reality is you. It's a grand, immersive, very real feeling mirror. It's constantly morphing and changing according to me. Start just focusing on what it is that you want and stay in that energy. I can help you if you want help. Obviously, just reach out to me for coaching. But please do know that if you have a deep desire for your soulmate, specific person, twin soul, twin flame, mirror soul, whatever you want to label that, detach all of your old stories around the old self-concept from them completely. I don't care what the 3D experience was. I don't care what the circumstances, within reason, obviously. What did the circumstance tell you about yourself and your belief system? Change it and then stay in the new story. And then you will be selecting out of the infinite realities, the infinite choices that you have at your fingertips every moment of the day. You spiral if you cry, don't beat yourself up. Don't be mad at yourself, because then again, who are you being? You're living from the old story. You're not loving yourself. You have to have a deep compassion and patience and love for yourself through the process. So don't steal your own joy from you while you're allowing your old story, your ego, to die, so to speak, every day while you're doing this process. So will your mirror soul. A couple years back, me and my mirror soul, Hannah, I don't know what it is that we were going through. They told me, you are my love. I love you. Hang on to me. I will hang on to you too. I kill my ego for you daily. And that is, of course, because we are one and we're sharing the same consciousness. So while I'm killing my ego daily, so are they. Okay? So it's the same with you and your mirror soul, you and your specific person. But you have to have trust in the process. Allow yourself to be completely purified by washing out the old BS, the old stories, and staying focused and disciplined on the new, and living your life and enjoying your life and having fun. Play. You can't stay in your house constantly feeling desperate, anxious, and edgy. You need to get out and live your life and love yourself and love your life. Please affirm down below, nothing can come between me and my baby, and reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.